What is up, everybody? Welcome to tonight's live stream. I'm SoCal Shaolin, and you're watching the Action Figure Lowdown. That's right. Came up with the little title here for the live stream. If everybody can hear me out there, go ahead and say hi. Let's see. Okay, who we got? We got Marcello in the house. What is up, Marcello? Welcome, welcome. And we got a special guest, people. Got my brother, Alan G. What's going on? What's up, Alan? He's a musician, composer. You might have heard some of his music in some of my videos. And then we also got Hunter. What's up? What's up? Thank you, Marcello. Arthur is here. Arthur is in the house. What's up, Arthur? Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks a lot. And Richard is here also. What is up, Richard? And hope everyone had a great week. Arthur saying hello. Hope everybody had a great week. I know I did. Well, been busy working, but whatever. Tonight we are off. And we're gonna talk toys for a little bit. Not too many things happening in the world of toys, probably because that time between Christmas and New York Toy Fair is usually no news, because a New York Toy Fair, which is canceled next month, that's when usually all the news of all the new stuff comes out for the rest of the year. So probably sometime after February we'll start hearing all the new stuff that is coming out in the toy world. But yes, in my YouTube channel on the community tab, I did a poll the last few days. It's just to call the live stream something instead of just the live stream. So this was actually my first choice, was Action Figure Lowdown, and I believe it got 46% of the votes. That's what everybody was leaning towards. I think I had over 20 votes, about 24, 25 votes. Two of the other choices I came up with were already taken, which I didn't know. I think Toy Therapy was taken, Action Figure Therapy was taken already, and Arthur let me know about it. Thank you. Yeah, so, and then Action Figure Lowdown was actually my first choice that came to mind, and then actually got 46% of the votes. That's what people liked. So that's what I came up with, and I kind of incorporated some logos that I like, like the Star Wars logo going around, Ninja Turtles, and then this one is from the Masters of the Universe figures, like where the names are, the names of the figures, like He-Man and Skeletor. So that's where I got that, and then of course Lowdown is a take on the Kenner logo. So I kind of mishmashed a whole bunch of little things alike. Jorge, welcome. Glad you could join us tonight. So besides the limited news that we are talking about tonight, we are going to do another contest. Well, actually the same contest. Appreciate it. Yes, leave a like. If you're watching, go ahead and hit the like button, everybody. Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, so Action Figure Lowdown, that's gonna be our logo for our live streams, hangouts here on Wednesday nights. And like I was saying, last week we had the contest. Thanks everybody who entered. One of the prizes was claimed the Faker. One of the winners came forth and he claimed he wanted the Faker action figure from Multiple Revelations. That was franchise 69. And then the other winner, Witch Boy, I gave him a week, and he doesn't not follow me on Instagram, so I was trying to get a hold of him on YouTube. Unsuccessful, and I guess he didn't watch the live stream or the replay, because then he would have seen that he won. So that prize went unclaimed. I gave him a whole week to claim it. So tonight up for grabs, we got the Toybiz Man on Card from 1994 Silver Surfer. Beautiful figure, has that silver vac metal. and that cool hologram there on the 4. That's right, the lowdown on toys, important stuff. Well, anyways, glad everyone could join us. We'll do this at the end of the stream. So everybody besides Franchise who won the other action figure is eligible to win it again, from the people who entered last week. I know Arthur, he won a little 80s prize pack. I'll ship everything out at the end of the week. So Arthur, you are still eligible. And I think the other one was Steve Oliveri. He won the other 80s little prize pack. He's also eligible as well. So everyone has another chance. Yes, it is, man. It's nice. So, once again, this is up for grabs. So, hope everyone had a great week. It was a slow pickup week for me as far as toys. I'm kind of, saving up for a playset. Like I said, the year of the playsets. So the only thing I picked up this past week, well, what did you guys pick up? Let me know if you guys picked up anything, any new toys or anything cool you guys want to talk about. Let me know what your pickups were. As for me, I've been getting back into, I've always been into the vintage Star Wars, but now I'm starting to kind of pick up little extras here and there, especially trying to army build, trying to pick up some stormtroopers. And what I want to do with my displays is kind of make little scenes, like diorama scenes. So I'm kind of picking up some extra stuff. Thank you. So I ended up picking up this AT-AT driver here. Like I said, it's a slow pickup week for me. I picked up just a few vintage Star Wars figures. So I got him, and then comes with his gun, all original. I got these from D&E Collectibles. D&E Collectibles, check them out on Instagram. They are out of Philadelphia. No, not Philadelphia. Somewhere in Pennsylvania. So Richard picked up Pee-wee's Playhouse. Nice. Is that the Playhouse that goes to the little 3 3/4 inch figures, the little small ones? Because if so, that one's cool. So I know you picked those figures up at the swap meet, right, recently? So this was that one. All these I got from D&E Collectibles out of Philadelphia. Check them out on Instagram. The other one was a Yoda. This is like my third Yoda. But I mean, he was real cheap. It's only $7. The only accessory he comes with is his coat. So got him. That way I could do little scenes. So I got that guy, and then I got Weequay, complete with his weapon. During Christmas, I picked up that skiff from the Toy Addicts. So I'm gonna do a little scene on the skiff, with Luke Skywalker, and then these guys like Weequay and Klaatu and all those guys. So I'm gonna set those up on the skiff, and then because I also have one of these on display with all the other figures I got. So those are my pickups for this past week. Nothing big, just a couple of vintage Star Wars figures. Alright, so Marcello, past week we got the Spider Goblin figure from Toybiz and a Kenner Penguin Jet. Nice. So the Kenner Penguin Jet, is that like a vehicle? I think I know what you're talking about. And you got a Spider-Man Goblin figure. Nice. Did you get those loose or mint on card? Arthur and only 2 toys. You got Kisses Chocolate Mini Transformers. Nice. So you got some Transformers. You're also saving money for one box set from the Beatles. A little expensive. Toys, you have to wait a couple weeks. What box set is that? The box set from does it come with a stage? That box set from McFarlane Toys, is that the one you're talking about? I know they have the Beatles McFarlane Toys. They were kind of like the 60s animated cartoon versions. I actually have those, but I have them separate. I have them they come in their single cards. But I know they also made a box set with the stage and an alligator. Because if you ever watch the cartoon, the old Beatles 60s cartoon, it comes with a little alligator too, because he was in the cartoon. And that was a really cool cartoon. I used to watch it because my little sister, she was a huge Beatles fan. So I remember getting her like a bootleg version of the 60s. Beatles cartoon. So she used to watch that all the time. Thank you, man. Yeah, Star Wars. I mean, you can't go wrong with vintage Star Wars. Oh yeah, so you got them loose. Nice. Yeah, those Spider-Man Toybiz figures are pretty awesome. I kind of want to get some of those too. I don't have all of the Spider-Man villains, but Green Goblin is definitely a cool one. I know the Lizard. The Lizard's cool too. He comes with his little white lab coat. I've seen him before. Not bad. Actually, comics and stuff. I recently went there. They had a Peter Parker, which he looks pretty awesome. Peter Parker comes with like a camera. Anything else? Anybody else pick up anything cool this past week before we head on to some toys? Like I said, not much going on in toys. I know NECA's been showing off some more Ninja Turtles stuff. They're doing like that mishmash with the Universal Monsters, kind of like the original figures did back in the day, the vintage ones. So we'll take a look here. So this is the next one they announced, was the Igor Hunchback Leonardo. So he looks pretty cool. They're real detailed. I don't know if I'm going to be picking up any of these, but we'll see. We got Rolando in the house. What is up, Rolando? Glad you could join us. And then so Arthur says it's a music box set with a book, vinyl, etc. You have the yellow submarine from Lego. Yes, I do have that one. I believe I don't know if my brother's on the chat as well. I think I got him one of those. Also a yellow submarine Lego set from the Beatles. But I also have one myself. I have never opened it. It's still sealed in the box. So did you open it or did you build it? Because it does look cool. But that's awesome. Cool music box and with book in my. I gotta get me some Beatles vinyls. I have a few, but I would like to get me some more. And I still need to watch that documentary that's on. I think is it on Disney Plus? The Beatles documentary. Has anyone seen it? I know it's a documentary based on their that concert they did where they playing on the roof. It was like their last concert. So I've yet to see it. I need to have like a full day and watch, because I know it's pretty long. It's a few hours long, I think. But to get back to the NECA Turtles, so this is Igor. Leonardo is Igor. Hunchback. So he looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm picking these up. So I did pick up some vintage ones, Universal Monsters, a few of them from a lot. I'll showcase those in a future video real soon. I picked up that lot on OfferUp with a whole bunch of turtles and stuff, and main reason was because it had some of the Universal Monster turtles were on there. So I definitely am a fan of them. I don't think they did this version in the vintage line, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure if they did, which is cool. So it looks like they're making new ones. If they did make the Hunchback one, let me know. But that's kind of cool. You can open up a shell, put all the accessories there. He has a brain back there. And then one that they did make in the vintage line was this Frankenstein's monster, Raphael. So this one I know is based off the vintage figure. So that's cool. So that's one of those. About the only news coming out this week. So we got Entertainment Earth. Kind of has like a little list of toys coming out that you can pre-order. That boy looks ugly, but hey, well, he's supposed to be the Hunchback. He's supposed to be the Hunchback, so of course he's gonna look ugly. He has the big Hunchback and his eyes are all jacked up. But yeah, they make good scopes, and I believe they're only like gonna be $35. Because you can see here some of the pre-orders. I think I looked them up earlier. He was only gonna be like $35. Let's see, all right here. Well, this is one that is coming out. I don't know if any of you guys collect the Super 7 figures. So this guy's in stock already from Super 7. It's $45. Mondo Gecko. He looks cool. But I mean, I already collect the vintage figures, so I don't think I need to pick these guys up, especially for $45. But they are cool. I guess if I didn't collect the vintage ones, I would totally buy these. And it's kind of the same thing with the Masters of the Universe Origins. I don't know if I'm going to keep collecting those because, I mean, they kind of... I already have the vintage ones. Do I really need to buy the other ones? So I'm kind of on the fence on those. So it's kind of like having double collections. So I'm not sure. Here's one I am interested in. It's a Universal Monsters Creature from the Black Lagoon. It's a glow-in-the-dark figure, 6-inch. It's an Entertainment Earth exclusive. So this is like my favorite of the Universal Monsters. So I don't know. And then I like glow-in-the-dark figures, so I might pick them up. I don't know. We'll see. Here is some. So it's merged in water. So it's very cool packaging if you want to keep them in the box. So it's pretty cool. That guy's going to be $30. $30. Alright, so Hunter says, I saw in a store Beatles plastic figures in a bag the size of the classic plastic mini soldiers. I have to look those up. I know in the 60s they made a lot of Beatles merchandise. I went to a store in Portland called Billy Galaxy, and he specializes in 60s stuff, and he had a lot of Beatles vintage toys and collectibles. If you go back on my channel, it was maybe like 2 years right before the pandemic, so when I went, so you can go back, check out the Billy Galaxy video, and in that video I show some of like the Beatles stuff they had. But that's interesting. I'm gonna have to look for those, Google those, see what those look like. They're probably pretty pricey, huh? Stuff 60s Beatles stuff usually is. Yes, glow in the dark is the best. It's awesome. Like, it's cool when figures are glow in the dark. And then, what else? They got this thing on pre-order if anyone collects pop vinyls. So it's the new Batman in his new vehicle. And then what else? You could be mistaken, but the Creature Lagoon was based on a Brazilian folktale. You don't know, man. You could be right. I mean, like all the other Universal monsters, like Dracula, Frankenstein, they're all based on these old books. So, I mean, Universal probably just got the rights to them and they made it. So you could be right. That's something to, like, investigate on, man. That would be cool. A Brazilian folktale, so there's some kind of like swamp monster in Brazil that you think it's based on. That'd be pretty cool. Even Disney, all the Disney classics like Pinocchio, Snow White, even all those, they did not create those. Those are based on old stories. They just got the rights to them and they made like the movies. So I mean, maybe Universal did the same thing. James, what's up? Hope you are doing okay tonight. Thank you for joining us. We're just talking a little bit toys here. And then another thing that is up for pre-order is for those of you that collect the Master Universe Origins, as I was talking about, is Stridor. He looks freaking awesome. He comes with this cool little stand right here. And I know I've been looking on Instagram. A lot of people are already finding these at Targets. So as you can see here, the pre-order says January. So if you don't want to pre-order it, wait for it in the mail. They are showing up in Targets. I know a few have been found here, somewhere in California. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick this one up. It does look cool. So you can put Fisto in here and make a cool little scene right there. But I do like the little stand it comes with that Castle Grayskull bricks there. And just like the vintage toys, the Origins figures do also have very cool artwork. And see, this is the font I use for the figure. So this is what I was talking about. So I use this font for the names for the figure part. If you guys were interested in knowing. So I got that one. So the Black Lagoon glow in the dark can be in a fish tank and looks very cool. Yeah, you could put them in a fish tank. I know there is an old school toy. I don't know if it's from the 70s. It's either, I think, the 70s or early 80s. I know it's a Creature from Black Lagoon. It's an actual fish tank toy, because they made so much Universal Monsters merchandise. I know I've seen it on one of the Toy Hunter shows. I think that's where I saw it, but it's an actual creature, and it's actually made for your fish tank. So Arthur said this is hunt for this week, Stridor. Well, good luck, Arthur. I hope you find it. I know lots of people are looking for these right now, because usually all these figures, when they first come out, everyone's trying to get them, man. The hunters and the scalpers. So hopefully you can find one before scalpers do. If you do, let me know. But it does look cool. So he is there, and then what is this? Let's see what other things are coming up for pre-order. A Boba Fett from the Vintage Collection. This is the 3 3/4 inch. Speaking of Boba Fett, the book of Boba Fett, new episode came out today, which I will be watching after the live stream. So this is pretty cool. So it's $26.99 for a 3 3/4 inch figure. What do you guys think about that? Man, it's kind of pricey. He does look cool. So it looks like he comes with a removable helmet and some looks like some stormtroopers there. Pretty cool. So is everybody watching Book of Boba Fett? I know Marcello is. So I haven't seen today's episode yet, but I'm liking it. There's some things from the last episode I didn't like that I thought did not fit into the Star Wars universe. I don't know. They looked really out of place. If you've seen last week's episode, you know what I'm talking about. It reminds me of Mario Kart. I'll just leave it like that. No spoilers. It's a cool figure. Maybe if I see these at Walmart. At Walmart, these are like $15, I think. The Vintage Collection. So yeah, I don't know if I'll pay $26.99 for it. That's kind of like the price for a 6-inch figure, right? They're $20 6-inch figures, but yeah, I don't know about the 3 3/4 inch. The Strider is totally retro and alternative for those that can't find the vintage ones complete. I totally agree. One thing I do like about those Origins, I think you kind of mix them up. I don't know if you guys watch Geek That Life. He's another awesome YouTuber that makes great videos. Has some awesome live streams as well where they talk toy news. But he incorporated some of the Origins figures into his vintage display. So he has a mix of vintage and Origins, and it actually does look pretty cool. And some people might want to not display the vintage figures, instead display the Origins figures. That's another option there. I thought about that myself. So episode 4 was dope. Cool, I'm looking forward to it, man. But yes, I do agree that Boba Fett is pricey. That's for kind of prices for a 6-inch figure, I think. The Boba looks much better with the helmet on. I agree. He does look much better with the helmet on. Nothing against Temuera Morrison. He's a cool actor. But Boba Fett, he definitely needs to be with his helmet on. So besides that, I know I was looking at GameStop earlier. The Boba Fett is pricey because of the boom. Yes, everything has gone up related to Boba Fett. The vintage Boba Fett figures from the vintage line have gone up. Any old, cool looking the Boba Fett figure has gone up in price as well. What else? Everything. The Banthas have gone up. The Rancors have gone up. Slave 1, I think, kind of went up in price a little bit. But if that thing shows up in the new episodes and new series, I'm pretty sure all of those are going to go up in price because they're already going up in price. I was looking at a Power of the Force from the 90s, Slave 1. Even that thing went up. They used to be real cheap. But if you're into Star Wars and Vintage Collection, GameStop has a whole bunch of stuff coming out. Like they got this Obi-Wan Kenobi on pre-order. I know there's a Obi-Wan Kenobi series coming out sometime this year. Let's see, $13.99. That's more like it for a 3 3/4 inch Vintage Collection figure. So it comes out in April, so you can pre-order that one there. And then something I was looking at, so they got like Ahsoka, 2 different versions of Ahsoka. Mace Windu. IG-11 is on sale for $11.99. If anybody is interested, pretty cool. It's a cool looking figure. Real quick, let me see. So see, you got Biff Fortuna, you got the Emperor. So not bad. Some of these are on sale for like $11.89. Not too cheap. Okay, so here is one from the vintage collection. This is the slave one from the vintage collection. This is on sale right now for $127.99 at GameStop if anybody is interested. I have this one in the closet. I have yet to open it, but it's really cool. It comes in this box that looks like the vintage box. So they kind of have that same artwork, and they got these Bespin guards and stormtroopers, just like the vintage figure. So that's pretty cool. And what's cool about this one, it comes with a stand if you want to stand it straight up. So if you want to get a really cool detailed slave one and don't want to, you know, hunt down a vintage one, you should definitely check out GameStop and try to get one of these at retail price, or $127.49. Retail for $150. It was actually on sale for a few bucks less. And it's add to card. They actually have some. Let's see. So Hunter, you have your slave on loose. Nice. Do you have a vintage one, or do you have a one of the ones from Power of the Force? They use the same mold from the 90s. But that's cool. There's definitely something I want to pick up for the collection too before it gets too ridiculous. We got Elvera boys are in the house. What's up, Elvera boys? You are entered in the contest tonight, so stick around. We're going to do that here shortly. Like I was saying before, you just joined in. This person did not claim the prize last week, so we're doing it all over again. Yes, it is beautiful. So it's very detailed. So cool. So if anyone's interested, head over to GameStop before it sells out. So this is something else I was gonna look at. I know some of you guys like the retro figures. I saw this. So if you don't like the 3 3/4 inch one from the vintage collection, they got this one coming out in February. You could pre-order it for $9.99. It's Boba Fett in that style of the vintage Kenner ones. So that's pretty cool. So he's going to be in scale and in the same style as these vintage Kenner Star Wars figures, which they did this already before. I know they re-released some of the original ones, and then they did the Mandalorian ones. So what do you guys think? I think it looks pretty cool. They actually used the mold of the original vintage one. So I don't know if do you guys collect these? I'll probably pick these guys up. And if you do collect these, do you think these guys deserve their own separate like display, or do you incorporate those with the your vintage figures? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. But it looks pretty cool. He comes with a gun. This little blaster, and then this is him on card. So it looks pretty cool. So it's actually, this is from the Mandalorian, so it's not even from the Book of Boba Fett. So they might have the Book of Boba Fett look a little bit different. So that is cool if you guys are into those things, those retro figures. They're pretty awesome. And I believe they're making different ones too. Nice. So the slave ones from your vintage childhood collection, huh? That's awesome that you kept it. A lot of my vintage, I had a lot of Star Wars figures, He-Man figures, which I don't have anymore. My mom gave them all to my cousins who were less fortunate than us. So I'm not mad about it. You know, at least hopefully they got some enjoyment out of playing with my old toys. What is up, Vince? Glad you could join us. Vince just picked up a graded original vintage He-Man figure. We had the mini comic and his weapons. It's awesome. Richard showed me it looks awesome, man. It's a nice pickup. Great pickup for your collection. Graded, man. That's another level of graded action figures. But congrats, man. Awesome pickup for your collection, Vince. So here we also have, looks like they have Ahsoka, and then they have this guy, the Armor, I believe they're called. The Armor, she was called. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. one book of Boba Fett stuff, right? Which is what I thought this one was, but it's actually from the Mandalorian. We're all kind of forgotten, and then we probably won't even see the armor anymore. And Ahsoka, I think she's getting her own series, and here's the Mandalorian figure right there. So that's that. And then the last thing I want to talk about for the people that live here in San Diego and in the Southern California area, conventions are coming back, and I think the first one hitting Southern California is going to be RocketCon. Oh, so that's wave 2. Okay, so wave 1 I believe had the little baby Yoda, Grogu, and then I don't know what else wave 1 had, but I do think I remember. So let me see. So we got RocketCon coming next month. So the first wave took forever to arrive. Damn, that sucks. This wave 2 hasn't even come out yet. The series is over. So you remember hitting your cousins for mistreating your toys? That's awesome. So like I was saying, the RocketCon, if you live in San Diego or Southern California, this con is happening next month. I have been a RocketCon before in the past. I was lucky enough to get some media passes. It's run by TC's Rockets, which is a comic book and toy store here in San Diego. So unfortunately, I am not going to be able to attend this year's RocketCon. Unfortunately, I will be out of town in Houston, but hopefully when I'm in Houston, I'm going to see some family, and then hopefully I get to hit up some toy stores over there before I come back home. But if anyone's interested, definitely go to RocketCon. You can probably check them out on Instagram. And they're going to have a whole bunch of guests, a lot of voice actors from like anime. Got Jai Lee if you're into comic books. He does a lot of stuff for Marvel and DC. And we got this guy, Kyle Patrick. Looks like he was an actor in The Mandalorian. Looks like he was the Jawa, one of the Jawas in The Mandalorian. So that's pretty cool. So these are all the guests. Looks like we have a Power Ranger is going to be there. And more voice actors. So Sam De La Rosa, I recognize his name. Who else? A whole bunch of comic book artists. Another writer for Kanto. I think I remember seeing that book, independent book. Another Power Ranger. We got Carla Perez, Rita Repulsa from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. She's going to be there. So it's pretty cool. So I guess these people canceled. Larry Houston, he's always at these Southern California conventions. So yeah, start looking at in your areas, man. Conventions are coming back. So hopefully I get to go to some this year. Hopefully they don't cancel San Diego Comic Con. They haven't said anything yet. But WonderCon is first. So hopefully they don't cancel that one. But that's it for toy news for this week. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get ready for the contest, for the giveaway. Like I said, the person that won was Witch Boy last week. I gave him a whole week to claim the prize, which is this mint on card. Fantastic 4 card back there. Silver Surfer from the 90s. You see here, it's based off the scene on the Marvel Action Hour. This was if you've never seen the Fantastic Four cartoon, it's really good. But also the 90s Silver Surfer cartoon, it's really good. It's a really good cartoon. I think it was only 13 episodes, but it's very good. It's a great storyline. There's a lot of head thinking kind of stuff they do on there. A lot of thinking about the future and stuff and the world. So it's definitely one that makes you think a lot. So we got that, and then so we're gonna get this contest started. So here we have the Wheel of Names. The Wheel of Names, and I removed Witch Boy since he did not claim his prize last week. We removed them from the list. He had a whole week to claim it, so we gotta make it fair, And then Franchise 69, he was the other winner. He chose the Faker from Motu Revelations. So everybody else is still able to win tonight. Got everybody's name. We got Jorge, we got Marcello, we got Richard, Arthur, Alan Duarte, Vince, you're in it. Dat plus 2. The Vera Boys, I believe, are in it, right? Let me see. Yeah, Vera Boys. So yeah, so everybody has another chance to win. And just like I did last week, just to build up the suspense and give everybody a fair chance to win. Some people have their names multiple times because they read and they follow the rules and then we're able to get multiple entries. But that doesn't mean if your name is on there once, you can't win. So first person gets their name picked twice is the winner of the Silver Surfer Min on Card action figures. So without further ado, let's get this contest started. Hopefully it doesn't take long. Usually, sometimes on my contests, I've picked the same name twice in a row. So that's nuts. All right, so here we go. Good luck, everybody. Hope you guys win, whoever the lucky person is. There will be more contests in the future. So here we go. We're spinning the wheel here. Who do we got first? Elvera Boys is on the board with 1. I know Elvera is in the chat. I said hello earlier. So Elvera Boys, you need 1 more and you're winning it. So here we go. We're spinning it again. Let's see who is the next name. We got, what did I say, guys? Sometimes the wheel just falls like that. Vera Boys, I know you were in the chat earlier. So if you are, hit me up. Do not let this prize go unclaimed again for 2 weeks. I saw you in the chat. So hit me up on Instagram at SoCalShallon. Give me a follow there. Send me a DM with your address, name and address, and I'll ship this bad boy to you. So Vera Boys, like I said, nice. See, he is there. Congratulations. That was quick. Spun the wheel twice and 2 times. What are the odds, right? Happens. So thanks for everybody that entered. Glad everybody got another chance to win. So we'll definitely be doing more contests in the future. Hopefully we get to 4,500. I'll do a small giveaway, and then when I hit 5,000, hopefully sometime this year, we will do another big giveaway and give everybody a chance to win. So I want to thank everybody for joining me on tonight's Action Figure Lowdown live stream. We will be back next week talking toys. I hope everybody has a great week. Arthur, hope you find your Stridor. Hope everybody goes hunting this week. Hope you guys find what you're looking for or find some cool stuff. And again, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, this is your first time tuning in, definitely hit the subscribe button to keep up with future videos. And I am also on Instagram, so give me a follow there as well. That's where we're always posting like little pictures, previews of upcoming videos, or just what I'm doing in between. Thanks a lot, Marcello. Glad you could join us. I'll be shipping everything out for the winners at the end of the week, maybe Friday or Saturday morning. So again, thanks for everybody who entered the contest. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you. Like I said, Elvera Boys, hit me up on Instagram. Follow me, send me a DM with your address. That way it's safe. Vince, see you later, man. Have a good night. I'm looking forward to see what you pick up next, man. You're picking up some awesome, graded stuff. Looking forward to that. And like I say every week, guys, I can't thank you guys enough. It's been fun. Doing this live stream has been awesome. I'm glad everyone's able to tune in. And yeah, hopefully everyone has a great week in toys. Steve, you missed it. We just did the wheel. Vera Boys won it tonight, but there will be more chances in the future for prizes. Thanks a lot, Arthur, and everyone have a great night and enjoy your week. I hope to have a new video out this weekend. Nothing concrete yet. I'm kind of putting some things together for a video. So if I can, hopefully I put that out on Sunday. Just stay tuned. If not, we'll take a break this week and will be a new video next week. But I'll see what I can do. So everybody, thanks a lot for tuning in and supporting the channel, SoCal Shaolin. We're getting up there in subscribers. We get new people all the time, every week. Hit the like button for this live chat as well. You can always go back and watch the replay, Steve. It's all good. We all have lives, man. We all have troubles. We totally understand, man. There's things more important out there than toys, but when you get a chance, definitely hit the replay. Check it out. That's the cool thing about YouTube. It's able to save the replays or the live stream, and you can watch it. You can't join live. We understand everybody has lives, kids, and jobs, but this pastime here of collecting toys is awesome. It's a great escape and brings good good memories of when you were a kid, and just makes you happy, man. It makes me happy collecting toys. It's a fun hobby, and it's great that I can share with all you guys. Thanks again. We'll catch everyone on the next toy hunt. I am SoCal Shaolin. I am out. Peace, everybody. Yes, go back and watch it. Watch it, my friend. Thanks again for joining. Have a good night.